Welcome to another episode of Rate or Roast My Rig. If you would like to support this channel in any way, please consider checking out the links down below in the description. If you want to come over and hang out over on the Discord or sign up for the email, the newsletter that I'm going to be giving away free stuff, or check out the site for the free downloadable content, including camper profiles and recording templates. Check the description, yeah? Give Dad a little support. And with that, let's dive into it, shall we? Wait, is this, we'll get to the equipment in just a second. Is that food? Is that a Danish or no, that's Arby's? You got Arby's and some fries. And oh boy. You have a Parker Fly, that's cool. You have a Maestro amp. I was gonna say Gorilla amp, but you have some entry-level combo amps, and then you have an orange micro dark and some Arby's taken with a camera from 1989. Awesome. This rig is sick. I bet it tastes delicious too. Give me a fry, bro. Give me a fry. 3 out of 5 beards. We go live inside of Steven Tyler's guitar rig. All the handkerchiefs on the headstocks. Nah, I'm not really with that, but I get it. You do you. Express yourself. Absolutely. Not for me though. It's just it's too much of a visual distraction. Much like Steven Tyler is, I guess you could argue. But you know what? I like the vibe of this photo. You have a telly, you have a Strat. You have, wait, do you have a 7-string ESP with the handkerchief on your tied to the headstock? Yeah, you sure do. With the chuns, and then you what it would be good for is if you're playing and then you wipe your brow with the headstock. Actually, you know what? I take back everything I said. That's brilliant. Ish. Not really. 3 out of 5 beards. What? What? I literally just blacked out. I don't even know where I am right now. But I know I should talk into this thing, so I'm going to keep talking. This rig is ridiculous. What? I don't even know where, but you got all of the goodies here in the racks. You got Rockman stuff. You got custom audio amplifiers, preamp, the Green Day one, in fact. Rack mount crybabies. You got dude, the stuff doesn't look beat up though. So maybe you are a touring pro or used to be. I don't know, but you used to do some damage with this. You know what? I really need an insider perspective. I'm gonna go to my man on the streets, Uncle Ben Eller. Ben, let's go to you.
Oh, hey there, Brian. It's your good buddy, Uncle Ben Eller. Now, some of you guys might know me from my mildly amusing YouTube channel. Some of you guys might know me from the stage with my hair metal tribute act, Skank Banger. But everyone knows that I like things that are nice, which is why I suspect my good buddy Brian sent me this photo of this majestic rig for me to evaluate. Let me tell you guys some of the things that stood out to me upon first glance at these photos. First things first, let's check out this stool right here. Okay, I gotta commend you. This is a great idea because this is really going to help your posture out. Because one thing that's really great about having a stool in your practice room, look, you can't slump. You got a chair with a back on it. What are you going to do? You're going to lean back, your posture's going to suffer, your wrists are at a bad angle, you're going to hurt yourself. I like your approach here, sir. This is a really good thing you got going on. Okay, the next thing that I noticed here in this room of mass sonic destruction that you got going on right here is this lovely rug. My God, look at that thing. You got the geometric patterns going on right here. It's really tying the room together. I think it's also complementing and accenting Your wallpaper choice. My God, you got this geometric thing going on the wallpaper. You got the geometric thing going on the rug. The colors complement each other very nicely without necessarily fighting each other. You're really drawing this entire room together, and I'm here for it, dude. I think that it looks lovely. Also, whenever I looked over here to the side of the photo where you got all your guitars lined up, man, the thing that really blew me away about your lineup here was those narrow plank oak floors. Oh my God. I mean, guys, go to Home Depot and try to snag this stuff. You're just not gonna find it. They don't make them like this anymore. This is absolutely beautiful. Also, I was checking out this rack system you got going on over here. Man alive, is that thing ever accentuated by that beautiful Eiffel Tower statue you've got on top of that? A man of culture, a man of travel. You're bringing some international flair into the room. I love it. Also, whenever I look at this photo and I see the centerpiece of the room, I'm talking about that insane 2-rack system with the Ampeg head on top of it portion of the wall here. I think the most important and valuable piece of this entire arsenal is definitely that beautiful backlighting you've got going on right here. You've got to be kidding me. Do you see the warmth you've got going on? It's really making the entire room seem a lot more welcoming. You're bringing in some of the warmth of those narrow plank oak floors. It's really got this nice contrast. You got some icy blues in that wallpaper and your art choices and stuff, and then this nice warm backlight behind there. My God, man, just chef's kiss. This is absolutely beautiful work you've got going on right here. I approve of this rig. Also, the guitars and amps and stuff are sick.
Thank you so much, Ben, for your commentary. Added a lot of insight to what I was thinking too. This is a sick rig, and I think you also might be related to Ben. Either way, honestly, I couldn't give you anything less than 5 out of 5 beards. You earned it. Whoa, that is super cool. So, this Strat is a replica of Billy Corgan's Born to Lose Strat. That is super cool and accurate. That's awesome. I was a huge Smashing Pumpkins nut growing up, and this is really, really cool. I would love to know more information about this specific guitar that you sent in, whoever you are. This is very, very cool. Very well done, I will say. Wow. What if it's an actual Fender Strat? What if it appears it might be an actual 57 reissue Strat, which are kind of expensive. I doubt it, but it looks like it. The whole spacing is correct and everything. That is very, very cool. You have an HX stomp going straight into a MacBook. So dead simple. So awesome. You know how I love simple. This absolutely warrants 4 out of 5 beards. And here is our rig from one of the Patreon folks. If you want to join the Patreon, there's a link down below in the description. And wow, you what are these Gretches are? Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I'm sure you will. Brian Setzer signature models or something, or at least inspired by, if I'm not mistaken, some of these. I love the Gretsch stuff. I'm a big fan of Gretsch guitars. I'm a big fan of your Gretsch guitars, and I'm a big fan of your amplifier setup because you have a little bit of everything. You have the Fenders, you have the Voxes, you have the Marshalls, the Boogies, the Oranges, the Warwick bass stuff. I mean, honestly, you have dogs. And per the rules, I have to give you 5 out of 5 beards. Wow, look at that pedal board. Okay, so this is a cool rig because you just don't see a lot of these Starcasters. This is a Squier Starcaster, which is super, super vibey. This was a model that was that came out in the 70s from Fender. You also have the Billy Corgan signature model, which I think is kind of ugly. As much as I love Billy and I love Smashing Pumpkins and literally everything he does, it's just not for me. Too many pseudo pickguards. And I know it's like a chambered body and it sounds cool. Just not for me. Your pedal board is sick though. Your pedal board is sick. How do you have this set up? Do you have a buffer, I hope? Or like, what is how much tone suck is going on with this thing? Maybe none. I'm not sure, but truly beautiful disaster. You got a pitchfork. You got a Old Blood Noise Endeavor pedal. A Big Muff, Soul Food, lots of drive pedals. Very, very cool. Fuzzes. You got wow, compressors, some JHS stuff. I love it. I do. This is simple. This is a nice, cozy home rig, and I'm here for it. I'm still gonna give your rig 4 out of 5 beards. And last but not least, we have a kind of a rad rig, kinda. I mean, okay, so this is what happens when Nana tells you, "Oh, you can use that room, sweetie." You took over an old family heirloom of a table and set controllers on it and surrounded it by guitar pedals and guitars. I love your love of P90 single coil pickups. You have the Gibson SG Junior. You have the Les Paul. You have this really cool high tone, high watt kind of vibey amp. I've never heard of that. It looks super cool. The paperwork on the right hand side bugs the hell out of me. I could not. At least put a door on that thing so you don't have to stare at that. I hate that. I love everything else about your setup. You have the Countryman DI. You have the 2-notes captor. You got all the right stuff. However, it's pretty cluttered. And also, Nana wants her table back. She told me right before I filmed this. She needs her table back. She needs to open some letters and see about the mail and pay some bills. Okay, Billy? Your name is Billy, by the way. I like your guitars. I like your high tone. I like your pedalboard. It's tidy. The papers on the side, though, I don't know. It's like the cleanest mess I've ever seen. If that makes sense. Or the messiest clean I've ever seen. I don't know. You got a lot of stuff, though, and it's cool. However, I'm still going to have to give you 3.5 out of 5 beards. And that does it for this episode of Rate or Roast My Rig. If you have a rig that you would like to submit, I will link down below in the description. And with that, you've been wonderful. I've been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.